Hi guys, I looked at the clock wrong when I put 6:30 on there. I could have swore it said 6:14, but apparently it was later than that. I guess I'm getting old, and my eyes aren't as good as they used to be. But Gary's going to be joining us here in a minute. He's finishing up dinner over there. We have shipped the kids off to VBS. They've been going all week, and they love it. So we are home alone with Maverick this evening, and we was going to give everybody an update on where we've been hiding out at for the past few weeks. I know I come on a couple times and said we was going to go live, and it didn't happen because we fell asleep. We're old. We are old now, and we're not staying up like we used to. So, hi Margaret. So we did go on our little trip. We went down to the Florida Keys. We went down the coastline, and we stopped at 7 different beaches.
Went down both coastlines.
We went down both coastlines of Florida. Stopped at 7 different beaches. We might have stopped at more beaches than that, but we have.
Some of them wasn't very desirable.
Yes, there was a little bit of a water issue going on in Florida, so we really didn't get to enjoy that part of the trip. So, hi Jamie, we've missed you guys too. Everything's been a little hectic trying to get back from our trip and get settled and kids in and out and all that good stuff. So, it's better scooting it back there. Way better. Anyway, we were due to go on this little trip last Saturday, but then my parents got a little antsy and they wanted to leave the night before, and it was a huge storm here. And we had to wait on 2 of the kids to go with their dad, and he didn't get them until late because he got held up doing something. So we took out on a Friday night and drove through the entire night. I drove till what, 4 in the morning or something?
Then I picked up and drove to 8 or 9.
Yes, and then we got a room in
Savannah,
Pooler, Georgia. Is that where it was? Pooler, Georgia, which was right there at Savannah, and it was I don't know how to. It wasn't the best accommodation.
Yeah, it's about the only thing we could find where it was vacation time. We did find a loving little cockroach that I named Joe. He was about that big.
Yes, that's true. That is a true story.
We took him on down to the Keys with us and gave him a good vacation and dropped him back off in Georgia somewhere.
Yeah, but and then we set out the next day and we spent like the entire trip, I feel like, driving. And I drove the bulk of it.
You did.
I did. And by the time we got down to the Keys, I was grouchy. I'm the type of person, I'm nice all the time, but when I have flipped that switch, look out. Because I was tired of driving.
She was grouchy.
I was very grouchy. And Gary was like, "What's wrong with you?" And I said, "I'd rather be dead than to drive another mile." And there was silence in the vehicle for like 30 minutes. But anyway, we got to go to the southernmost tip of the U.S., get a picture. We got to walk on Duval Street.
Drink some nasty-ass water out of a coconut.
We did drink water out of a fresh coconut. It wasn't horrible.
Like coconut water. I'm waiting on a guy with a machete to hack this thing open, you know, and he pulls out a DeWalt drill. Looks like something I got in the closet here, and zzz, pokes a straw in it. It wasn't any good.
It wasn't horrible, but I'd probably never drink it again. But we did post pictures of it on our personal Facebooks, our trip pictures. So we did see some beautiful water down there. We saw some really crappy water down there too. Literally, yes. There's a little bit of a water issue going on in Florida right now, which kind of
not really in Florida, but in the Keys.
Well, they had the red tide and the whole fertilizer issue going on at Fort Myers.
I thought you were talking about the sewage issue.
Yes, there was a sewer issue in the Keys. So we didn't get in the water really lay out on the beach the whole time we was there.
We went to a public beach that was empty, and we thought, oh, whoa.
I was gagging. I thought I was going to vomit when we got out. The smell was so bad. But anyway, looking at the water from the bridges and from a distance, it was beautiful. It was turquoise. It was clear. And
we did stay at some nice resorts while we was gone, though. We spent... Stayed at the Ocean's Edge in the Keys, and we stayed at Fort Myers in a really nice place for about 4 days.
The Ocean's Edge was very fancy. Like, very fancy. It was nice. I thought it was nice. Fancy. It was fancy. Yes, the Florida drive was very long. But anyway, we're back now. The kids missed us. We missed the kids. But we've had them all week, all the kids all week. And they'll go to the other parents tomorrow. And I'm kind of looking forward to it.
I got to go to the doctor.
Gary starts chemotherapy in the morning, so we will be at the hospital all day tomorrow. He starts at 8:45 in the morning, so that's where we're going to be all day tomorrow.
Did you tell them about asking why people only sold peaches at 9 a.m. in Georgia?
When we went to Tibby, is it Tibby Island? Tibby. I don't know how you pronounce it.
Anyhow, it was too crowded. We couldn't hardly get in.
Yeah, we couldn't even park to go out on the beach. There was people. It was ridiculous. And, of course, I was driving, and I hate driving like that. It makes me very nervous. My anxiety goes to a whole new level. But as we were coming back off the island, there's these signs everywhere that said 9A peaches. Now, to me, if you're abbreviating a state, Georgia, you put a capital G and a capital A. No, they were putting a lowercase g and a capital A, but they wasn't putting the G down here. They was putting it right up to the A, was they not? So I said, what's the deal with all these 9 a.m. peaches? Why do these peaches only get put out at 9 in the morning? I said, we're going to have to come out in the morning to catch the peaches so we can get some fresh peaches or whatever to eat. And I went on probably about this for 10 minutes before Gary decides to drop the ball on me and be like, well, now that's Georgia peaches, not 9 a.m. peaches. So.
Then we had the whole brown seashells.
Did you know that I was saying?
I did.
You knew it the whole time. Y'all just kept letting me look like a dumbass.
Yeah, the brown seashells at the beach was the best one. There was a couple more smaller ones in there. But, oh, Gary, look at these brown seashells. I'm like.
And they were piled up together. So cute.
Damn it, woman, them's pistachio shells.
I was just getting ready to pick them up. I had several blonde moments on the trip. I can't remember all of them. There was a couple good ones, though.
We had a good time, though.
We did.
Got to eat good.
We probably had more fun in the vehicle carried on. Gary DJ'd the whole time, so he was upbeat, playing older rock music, I guess. My mom and stepdad rode in the back seat. Me and Gary piloted most of the trip. I was a captain. He was the co-captain.
I was a navigator.
But it was good. Lindsay said, leave her alone about the pistachio shells. Lindsay's been there before.
Somebody knows exactly. There's been a bunch of funny stuff go on. We was cleaning out the fridge, when we got back. And Jake said, what would you like me to do with this pot of chili, Dad? Do you want me to take it outside? And I figured he was going to dump it over the mountain, get the pot ready to wash. So he takes a whole pot of chili out and dumps it in the damn chicken house because I guess he thinks chickens like to have them bowl of chili too. I had to send him out there and make him shovel it out. Today,
hi, Tricia.
The mud turtle going to your mom's was pretty funny.
Yes, we would go to my mom because Gary had his doctor's appointment today. So we took all the kids to my mom's so she could watch them, bless her heart. And as we're driving down the road, Gary just yells out, put it in reverse, back it up. Scared me to death. So I back it up, and there is a mud turtle, snapping turtle, whatever it's called, beside the road. And Gary just has to pick this thing up and put it in the vehicle with us.
Don't pass up no groceries.
It stunk so bad. He put that in the vehicle, we was all like, oh! It was so mad, too.
If I put it in the vehicle, you don't turn them things loose. You hold on to their tail, So.
Yeah, so he held it out the window. Actually, I'll put some... Maverick has my phone right now. We're keeping him occupied while he's watching a movie on it. But, I'll post some pictures on the diaries page of this turtle that he had caught. But the whole way up the road, it was like, wasn't it ready to snap? And he got it too close to the mirror, and it was like trying to eat the mirror. It was crazy. Anyway, never a dull moment in our life, is there?
Oh, no, they're mean.
They are mean. Courtney, he for what is going on with his blood, they're going to try chemotherapy to see if it'll fix what's going on with him. So they've already tried medicine. They've already tried 2 or 3 different medicines. So they're going to do chemo. If that don't work, he's going to try another medication. And if that don't work, they're going to take his spleen out. So that's where we're at with all of that. Don't miss him groceries. I would never eat a turtle. Well, I did get to eat alligator in the Keys.
She did?
I did. I ate alligator. It was kind of tough. It kind of reminded me of a chicken gizzard. Do you ever eat chicken gizzards? That's what it really put me. I like fried chicken gizzards, though. I'm a weirdo, I guess. We grew up eating them. But that's kind of what it put me in the mind of. I don't know. I wasn't crazy. I mean, I'd probably eat it again, but it wasn't something I'd be like telling everybody, oh my gosh, alligator's so delicious. What did we eat? We didn't eat anything else. We did fish off the dock in Fort Myers, and we go all the way from West Virginia to Florida. Gary fishes at the canal there where we're staying, and he catches catfish. We can catch catfish here any day of the week, but we were catching saltwater catfish. My stepdad caught a blue crab, which was mean, and tried to. Well, you could tell. You want to tell Matt's story, or okay, I guess not. And then we went fishing at another place while we were in Fort Myers, and Gary caught a starfish. He was fishing with shrimp, and the starfish had got the shrimp. So that was interesting as well.
That was pretty interesting to me. I thought they just sit around on rocks and stuff, but evidently there was 2 of them on there when I reeled it in. Pretty big ones.
Everybody's saying turtles taste like chicken. I'm going to take y'all's word for it because that turtle smelled like
my mother ate them nasty ass things. Us boys used to have to clean them. We'd catch them when we was catfishing. And I tell you, I've never seen nothing that mean or smelly. You could cut their heads off and nail their tail to a tree so they'd bleed out before you cut their shell off, and their head would bite a couple hours later. I don't mess with no mud turtles. They stink too bad. My mother loved them. She'd stew them with potatoes.
Stephanie says she's so glad there is someone else like me out there. I'm going to assume that's the whole me being a blonde on there. But yeah, we got to stick together. Yeah, the starfish was cool, Karen. We posted our pictures on all our different things.
It had 8 legs. I always thought they had 5 legs.
Jamie Barnhart said there's 7 different meats in a turtle.
And they all
Hi,
smell
Rosalie.
like hell.
Lamont says, do you know my friend Lisa Carter from Man, West Virginia? I don't think so. Maybe if I saw a picture of her, I might know her. I don't know. Deborah says, sock them in buttermilk to take that smell out.
We usually we left them in water for 2 or 3 days before we cleaned them. That way they didn't smell so bad. Kept changing the water out of them.
Speaking of frogs, we come home to a frog pond. The pool is a total frog pond, so we've zapped that, and we are shutting it down this weekend. I'm done with that pool. I'm done dealing with it. In my opinion, pools are a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I believe they had Frog Party XNXX out there. They
wild. But my mom has a pool. Oh, he brought you a broken coat hanger. He needs you to fix that broken coat.
Oh, sorry, buddy. We'll get it. I can't fix it. It's done.
But I'm done with that pool. Actually, I'm getting ready to decorate for fall. I'm going this weekend to the storage unit. Being if Gary ain't sick and I'm able to leave him or whatever, and if he's doing well, I'm going to go to the storage unit and get the fall stuff and decorate for fall this weekend. That's my plan anyway. Michelle Bowman says, I could have eaten the frog legs, but not with the whole body on the plate. My only run-in with a frog would be, I guess, in nursing school, dissecting that sucker, and that was bad enough. So I'm not going to be eating no frog either. I just made some egg rolls right before we came live, and I cooked them too long, so they burnt egg rolls. But I still ate one. They was good. My teeth was all black. I had to clean them before I come on here because it was bad. Jamie and Fall is my favorite season, too. I love it. You're so quiet.
I've just been listening to everybody, catching up, reading comments.
I'm not used to Gary letting me talk. Was there anything? Was it something else? I don't know. We'll go through some of the comments. Try to catch some of them before the kids come home from church. No, Ron Gore, we didn't go to any nude beaches. Gary would have loved that, though. He was dying to get his eyes full of some boobies or something down there. The only thing he was going to get his eyes full was my hand.
Yeah, wasn't a whole lot to look at. Well, Nelda likes to wear diamond rings on my nose.
We already talked about that. Just got back from St. Pete's. We didn't go to St. Pete's. No, we didn't kill each other, Craig. We survived it. I did slam him down on the bed a couple times. I wasn't impressed with Pooler or Savannah, Georgia, to be honest. Was you?
I wasn't. It was way too crowded to suit me.
Yeah, we didn't really, but maybe we went to the wrong places. I don't know. We didn't really have
parts of town with the Spanish moss and the trees out over the road. No, that looked really Beautiful. I liked it.
Okay. I think we did relax some, but I swear since we've been home, we have both been so tired. We have been going to bed by 10 o'clock every night, which is totally unlike us. We usually put the kids to bed and stay up and eat and carry on.
Oh, I made my doctor mad, too.
Hi, Stephanie. Her and Jeannie's watching. Yeah, Gary's doctor did not want him to go on a trip. He said he knew nothing of it, so I never had rattlesnake. Have you ate rattlesnake?
Mm-mm. Well, Nelda got me in a Coach store and made me buy this big fancy purse and wallet, though.
Yes, let's talk about that. I have never in my life owned a real Coach purse. I mean, I've got knockoffs, of course, from, the weird Chinese people in Chinatown in New York City. But we went to an actual Coach store, and Gary bought me a Coach purse with a matching Coach wallet. I'll show it to you.
Yeah, I mean, all I got's this whole thing, right?
What? I bought you that. No, don't play it down. He's jealous. He needs a Coach wallet. Anyway, here's my cutesy little Coach purse. It's metallic tangerine. And my cutesy little wallet. Anyway, I feel so prissy. And I got my nails done, too, while I was down in Florida. I just went and primped myself one evening. Felt like $1 million walking around with my tan, my nails, and my Coach purse like I was high society, which I'm not by no means. Somebody said something, asked me if we knew where Valley Head in West Virginia was. I seen it pop up and it's gone. You know where Valley Head, West Virginia is?
I don't know. I've heard of it. I ain't ringing the bell right now.
Betty, we did drive through Cape Coral, didn't we? We were close to it. I remember seeing the signs. Candace, it's never too early to decorate for fall. Lamont says they eat bull balls in Wyoming.
Mountain oysters.
What's them taste like? I'm curious. Thank you, Tricia. She said your beard is on point.
Thank you.
Ain't he pretty? We don't know. Well, I don't know.
I run in and out of the bathroom every time I shave going as a straight.
He does. He's worse than a woman. Let me tell you about our nude beach story. Ryan, you're going to have to fill us in on that. Okay. Iceland?
I've actually been to Iceland. I flew in from there when I was coming back from the Middle East one time. Beautiful country.
I'd like to go to Iceland one day. Way too crowded. All right, Ryan Gore says, they went up to the Golden Gate Bridge. Who knew they had a nude beach there? My wife took us down there, and the closer we got to the bridge, it was a nude beach. I ran the kids back when we realized it. That's hilarious. That sounds like something we would do. Mama needs a new purse. That's right, Lisa. All right. It's between Elkins and Snowshoe, I guess, Valley Head. I'm sure I've been through there because I've been to Elkins. I've been to Snowshoe. Thank you, Tina. Courtney Brewer was asking. Okay. Marta, we're not dieting. I'm not going to lie. We're not dieting right now.
I lost 4 pounds.
I haven't been on the scales. I don't know. I have been on the scales. I know exactly how much I weigh because I'm going to the doctor on a monthly basis. But
we kind of broke free when we went down to Florida.
Yes, this hysterectomy has put my body into a how am I going to, I don't know. My body hates me now. My dieting is not working, so I'm actually going a different route with things, and I was going to keep that on the down low, but I'll tell that story later on. That's something for later on. But in February, or not February, why did I say February? In September, I'm not going to say what it is yet because it's too far out. But I'm going to be doing an infomercial on Facebook, so y'all will be seeing my face on your news feed, and I'm excited about that. It'll be on September the 12th, and I'll tell you more about it closer to the time. So,
when y'all get married. Believe it or not, she still hasn't proposed.
Trisha, y'all need to go to Iceland because you're all...
Yeah, boy.
Trisha, you're in that. I'm not going to propose to Gary, but we have had some wedding talk here lately, though. We've discussed like where we would want to get married and how we'd want to do it and stuff, but we haven't made any plans. It's not happened yet. Maybe next year. We'll see.
She don't want me to buy none of the tuxes I like or listen to the music I like.
I'd be shocked if you would even wear a tux. Gary does not share my...
Hell, I just bought a pair of boat shoes, woman.
That is true. Gary is walking around in board shorts and boat shoes, and that's not the guy I met. The guy I met wore boots and blue jeans. I don't even know who he is right now. He's walking around looking like a beach bum.
Trying to get me a job modeling for Just for Men.
I think he liked that that Florida life way too well.
I did if only I was rich.
Oh, yes, we all want to be rich, don't we? Why is it that girls are always just content in their moment? Normally, like, if our kids are healthy, if we have a good relationship, we're content in the moment. Like, literally, we could live under a rock with somebody. But guys always want more. They always want a bigger house. They always want better vehicles. They always want a camper. They want a boat. They want land. They want a farm. They want a camp to go to.
Why do you think you live in a civilized world?
What do you mean?
We wanted better things. You ain't living in a damn PP beside the river somewhere, are you?
No, but I would if I had to. Bye, Deborah. Yeah, he loves his boat shoes, Karen.
They're fancy.
I picked them out. That's from outlet shopping as well. We didn't do a whole lot of shopping on our trip, to be honest. We didn't. We bought kids souvenirs.
I went to a cigar store. Found me a bottle of Blanton's somewhere.
I did. I bought him a bottle of whiskey that cost a fortune. But after he bought me the purse, I had to give him a little thank you there. So, anyway, are you ready to wrap it up?
Yeah, we might as well. We got a bunch of stuff we got to do.
Yeah, I got to work because I'm going to be, while he's getting his chemo tomorrow, I'm going to be hustling some badge reels. So if you're on here and you're local, we'll be at the hospital at Logan tomorrow in infusion therapy. I will have my badge reels with me if you want to come and shop or take a gander at them or whatever. You can message me tonight if you want anything. And maybe we will... Craig said he'll help come pick you out a ring. Pick me out a ring.
I'd marry her, Craig. I just been waiting on her to be ready.
So, I forgot what I was getting ready to say. I do have a birthday this month.
You do?
I'll be 41 on August 31st. And I'm going to talk about it every day until August the 31st. So, thank you for tuning in. We're going to try to come on again this weekend, aren't we? And do another update.
I may get bored at the hospital while I'm harassing people.
We may go live. I said that last time, but we may really do it this time because Gary is hilarious as a patient. Anytime he is tied down with an IV pole, he is not good. He wants to pee. He wants to take a smoke break. He wants this. He wants that. And he's already getting ready for it. He's like, if I want to smoke, I'm going to go smoke. And I was like, no, you're not. You're going to sit there and do what you're supposed to. So, you're going to be good tomorrow, aren't you?
And the narrator said, no, he won't.
Okay. You all have a good Thursday night. Have a good weekend. And we'll catch you next time. Thank you.